Hello, Capricorn. Welcome. That was quick. Already joined in. Thank you for being here. I love it. Hello and welcome. It is this is Infinite Fire Readings. It is wonderful to be here with you today. Thank you so much for being here. Very exciting. This is going to be the week ahead reading for you, Capricorn. So you might have Capricorn in your chart. You might just be cross-watching for another Capricorn, all fine by me. No worries at all. For your entertainment. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not fit your situation. Sometimes that does happen. There might be a better reading out there for you. You might want to check out the other star signs in your chart as well as options. Yeah, so keep that in mind as well. Capricorn. Oh, good. Pardon me. Pardon the delay as well. I just had to get into some more cozy pants and eat a little bit more food and refill my winky face mug with some tea. So that is what has happened in that little mini interlude. I'm going to be drawing 5 cards from the Wild Unknown Tarot to clarify your situation to start with for the week ahead. Then 5 more from this more traditional deck to get advice. And then I will get 1 Work Your Light Oracle card as well, Capricorn. So yeah, very exciting stuff for you. Let's do it. Let's get into it. 1 more, maybe 2 more shuffles because I'm funny like that. And then we'll get into your reading, Capricorn. I hope you've been well. It's nearly June. Let's get into it, Capricorn. All right. Pardon me. Okay. Here we go. What's going on for Capricorn, please, for the week ahead? What is going on? Final week of May. What's cracking for Capricorn, please? Whoa. First up, couple of cards. What we got? The 5 of Cups in the upright. So maybe going through a loss, but there's still something to gain. That's always good. The Father of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So maybe, I don't know entirely, but yeah, there could be some kind of, some kind of a breakup, or maybe not though. I don't know. Some kind of a loss. Judgment in the middle. Oh, by the way, I read past to future with current in the middle. Sometimes just from the start to the end of the week. Take it as it resonates. I view it that way in any case. Judgment coming up here as well. By the way, the Father of Wands could be a fire sign in your life. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. To see what resonates for you, Capricorn. What else we got here? Judgment is about looking at the past, maybe resurrecting the past. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling that. I'm kind of feeling that vibe. Maybe you're feeling disconnected from this King of Wands energy, but wanting to rekindle it. That's kind of what I'm feeling. You also have the 6 of Cups, so in the reverse. I thought it was in the upright, but it's in the reverse. Maybe releasing the past as well. Let's check out your energy coming in. So current energy, you might be working a lot at the moment. Capricorn, you might be doing a lot of work, or things are working for you. I feel like maybe you're focused on your career. Maybe you're releasing some kind of a burden with the 10 of Wands here as well, and the 7 of Wands. Maybe not reaping the rewards of something. Maybe you're releasing a work situation even. 6 of Swords is staying put. I don't know, maybe not, but maybe you're just not feeling like you're reaping the rewards of something. Maybe a heavy burden. You're releasing it, but because you didn't release something, receive something from it. But you're staying where you are at the same time. Interesting. Yeah, you could be quite work focused, or focusing on wanting things to work out, making things work. Let's check it out for you, Capricorn. The wind is banging at my door. I'm just closing this weird notification. All right, let's get into it. So to start with, actually, I might grab your advice as well, because I did that last time. I really quite enjoyed that. We do have the 5 of Cups, though, to start with, which is focusing on it's focusing on what you've lost, maybe even grieving it, and you can't yet see the cups that are left for you, that are coming in for you. Maybe there's other cups that are going to be, coming into your life, or that are still remaining, I should say. Sorry, pardon me, Capricorn. My brain is a little bit fluffy. I need to eat a proper lunch. I'll be doing that after this. I've had a little nibble and I need to eat some proper food. Bear with me. I went to sneeze and it didn't happen. That's always exciting. Okay, I'm gonna get your advice cards. I really just want to get them out, and then I want to read it as a whole. So bear with me. 1 more shuffle. Actually, I'm just gonna go from here. All right. Advice cards as well, please. Seems like there might be a couple of people that you're dealing with, or maybe wanting to come back towards someone as well. But now I'm not 100% sure with that being the reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and it was sort of leaning more towards the reverse here. The World card as well. It was a bit sideways though. A lot of the time I take sideways cards. I actually might take it sideways because it kind of came out that way. Let's just give this a bit more breathing space, shall we? Remove the hair from my mouth. Also important. All right, Capricorn. What was that one? The King of Wands as well. Okay. As advice. Interesting. You've got the King of Wands in the reverse as your situation and the King of Wands as advice in the upright as your advice. So yeah, I think you might be reconnecting with someone or maybe needing to reconnect with someone here. Very interesting. Someone from the past, someone that you've already been kind of connected with. Page of Wands. Yeah. I think you're probably going to be communicating, or the advice is to communicate. I don't know. I'm not a fortune reader. I can't read the future, but I can see what the cards have to advise on that. So yeah, let's get into it, Capricorn. What's the last card of advice for you as well? Okay, the Two of Swords, making decisions. All right, let's get straight into it, shall we? What was in the bottom? Did we look at that? No, we did. So maybe like focusing on making things work. But yeah, releasing a burden because you didn't reap the rewards, but staying where you are. Now that I'm looking at the cards, I almost feel like this is take two. I kind of feel like this is take two with someone. That's sort of what I'm getting. It's interesting though. You may view the connection differently than you used to as well, Capricorn. So yeah, let's get into it. Don't mind me fiddling with my ring. It's just, yeah, feeling a bit sticky. I'm gonna put it on that finger. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do it. So to start with, you have the Five of Cups in the upright as the first card of your situation and advice, just to clarify. The Five of Cups talks about you've lost something. Something's been lost, so you still have something to gain. So as advice, what's coming out here is the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. In the upright, this is my independent person card, or being financially just equipped yourself, not needing anyone else. You might have other people in your life, but you're kind of independent. This is almost advice is to come out of a state of independence, come out of the state of needing to do it all on your own. It could be also to spend a little bit. I know that's a funny bit of advice, but it really could be saying that as well. Especially if you've gone through loss, maybe you need to shift how you're doing things in your material world if you are grieving a certain situation right now. Or you might actually need to reach out to other people around you. So there's a couple of different options there as advice with whatever the situation is that you might be grieving. Maybe something from the past. I almost feel like there's grief there, but there's going to looking like there's going to be a reconnection of things for you, Capricorn. So let's continue. Next up, you've got this Father of Wands or King of Wands in the upright, in the reverse, coming into your spread. This is fire. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. It does not have to be. It could be a sort of Father or King of Wands like figure in your life, someone fiery, passionate, adventurous, creative, free-spirited, charismatic, sensual, sexual. I don't know. That's sort of the range of it. Sort of energy happening here. It's blocked though. It is blocked. And I think there's either been a disconnect, or maybe you're thinking about someone that you're no longer talking to that has this kind of energy. Again, it could be that fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. Could also be your own creative energy is shut down at the moment. My internet is being silly, Capricorn. I do apologize for that. Doop, 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 doop. Sometimes it gets a little bit that way. Hopefully it reconnects soon. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to push forward. Interesting. So whatever's going on with this connection as well, the advice is the World card. It did come out sideways, and I read sideways cards because that's how I roll. I just do it. That's what I do. This to me says, don't worry if your world feels complete or not at the moment regarding this individual or this sort of state of being. So, if it was in the upright, I'd be like, focus on what makes you feel complete with this connection. That might help shift it. If it was in the reverse, I'd say it's not complete. You can release it, sort of acknowledge that it didn't make you feel complete. In a sideways position, it's saying it doesn't matter. It's not the focus in this instance. That's what I'm getting, Capricorn. That's sort of what I'm seeing in this particular situation. So Yeah, that's kind of what's coming up for me as advice. Don't make it the be all end all. You don't need to focus on that um, being the focus of this connection, whether it's going to make you complete or not. That's kind of what I'm getting. Hello, is it Loki? Loki Pump? Hello, nice. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate the comments. Welcome to the Capricorn reading. Whether you're here just for the sake of it or because you're Capricorn, all are fine by me. I do appreciate the support. Yeah, so that's your advice, Capricorn. Kind of interesting. Following that, though, I think that you're looking back at the past regarding this connection. My name is, sorry, bear with me. So I'm just going to adjust myself. Priscilla. Thank you, Priscilla. Nice to meet you. Thank you for the name as well. I do appreciate it. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm pretty sure I would be Priscilla. I think so. On my son's account, he took my phone and you're in Taurus. That is cheeky of him. That is a thing. Fair enough. Well, I'm glad you could join me. It's good that you're here. And welcome. Taurus are totally welcome here as well. This is a Capricorn reading. It is still an earth sign reading though. So again, take what resonates and throw out the rest, whatever suits you. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Lovely, Priscilla. Okay, cool. So yeah, that was current advice. So I feel like Capricorn, you're looking back at things at the moment with the Judgment card coming up here. The Judgment card is about looking back on the past and then bringing that forward into your future. So you're reassessing things, figuring it all out, and then moving forward with that new information, that newfound perspective. That's what this card talks about. The advice is this King of Wands in the upright. That's pretty exciting with this King of Wands in the upright coming up here. So what I think that's going to be, if you are feeling disconnected from this King of Wands like energy, what that can be is basically that you might be reaching out and reconnecting with them. Sorry, don't mind me. I had a brain fluff. But anyway, we're back on track. Could be a fire sign again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We established that here. I have a feeling it might be the same figure. It's in the reverse in your situation. It's as advice, it's in the upright. So this to me says there might be a King of Wands energy. Could be this particular person that you're not connecting with that you need to reconnect with at this point in your life. Someone fiery, creative, passionate, maybe someone that was quite significant. Could be someone older than you. It doesn't have to be. Kings are generally experienced, assertive, masculine, and power-based energies as an idea. And the King of Wands is creative, free-spirited me, though probably a little bit more grounded than the Knight, sort of has control of that free-spirited energy. So the advice is to maybe reach out to this again. It could also be to come into your own creative King of Wands energy yourself if you are looking back at the past. Get different insights about things in a creative way. Maybe look at creative tangents. I do feel like it could be a reconnection, though, for you, Capricorn, which is kind of exciting if it is a good energy. There's a bit of confusion at the end here, but we will clarify that. So next up, we have, thank you for the thumbs up as well. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Thank you for the support. Also, Daughter of Pentacles is coming up next. So this is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could be you, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. But it could be Taurus as well, Priscilla as well. That could be an option. So basically, and the daughter or the Page of Pentacles is learning, inexperienced, feminine, and receptive energy. So could be a younger earth sign that you're dealing with as well. Maybe someone who likes to give, someone focused on the 3D world, grounded, but they might be, a bit younger or inexperienced. That could be sort of what this card talks about. I almost feel like, though, it could be you learning to receive gifts again, receiving offers from the universe as well. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here also. It's interesting, though, because you might be reaching out. It could very well be actually some kind of Taurus energy or, I automatically said Taurus because of Priscilla, what we were talking about. Could be, again, Virgo or Capricorn as well. Could be yourself. Fair enough. Well, that's it. Single and ready to mingle, right? That's how we do. Or maybe not. Maybe you just want to be your free roaming self. I feel you either way. All are good by me. I totally understand. In any case, I definitely like a bit of both. Mostly, I like whatever. All the things are good. So whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. That's it. Totally. And take on what works. I'm totally open-minded about that stuff. Who knows what energies come in when we are open-minded about things. Free-spirited us. Yeah, so with this Page of Pentacles, either learning to receive gifts now in your life or dealing with maybe an earth sign that's younger or a younger Page of Pentacles energy, the advice is to give messages as well. Want to be in one. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Priscilla, totally. I love it. I do. I am a monogamish human. So I definitely love my relationships. They are highly important to me, both romantic and friendship based. I'm an ambivert, so I do love humans. I also love my own time, but I love being in relationships. I feel you. I get it. Healthy and important to be in loving connections. Yes, it is. So let's see what the cards have to say. Maybe you've jumped into this Capricorn reading for a reason. Whatever this is, though, for you, Capricorn, as well. And again, they're just cards, so do take it as it resonates. Both, me too. Yeah, that's it. I feel you. So yeah, I totally understand wanting to be in that kind of a connection. Yeah, so everything's important. All of our connections are important. I'm a relationship anarchist in that, right? I don't think anything has more or less weight than others. So of course I probably prioritize my romantic connections because it just say the ones I'm closest to. Probably makes sense. Who knows? Maybe not. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. Doesn't matter in any case. Whatever works. I'm going to get back to the reading. The advice is, finally, to come forward with messages or be receptive to messages. So if you are in this receptive to gifts thing, it can also be receptive to messages as well. Maybe messages are types of gifts. It could be to be receptive to a message from some kind of earth sign or younger Page of Pentacles like energy in your life. I'm not 100% sure. I do feel like if you're learning to give again or receive gifts again, it can be about giving messages or receiving messages as well as advice. So it's really interesting. I feel like they might be playing with each other. It's like a duality happening here. If you want to learn to receive gifts, learn to receive messages. You know, maybe you've got that state of mind where you're like, well, if they don't just go, we're going on a date tomorrow night, and then they book it, that you don't really accept that. But maybe it's kind of like, well, maybe it needs to be a bit more, verbal or spiritual kind of vibes first in order to receive these gifts. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting there as advice for you, Capricorn. Yeah, cool. What else is going on here? So then finally, final card, Capricorn, we've got the Six of Cups in the reverse. So this is in the upright, it can be nostalgia, soulmate connections, childhood memories, things like that. In the reverse, it can be releasing a connection or releasing memories, things like that, releasing some kind of soulmate. It's interesting, though, because I think you are reconnecting with this king. I really, really do. Maybe sort of being open to receiving gifts and messages from this king. Definitely to receive messages is advice here. Soulmate card in the reverse, releasing something. Maybe that's what you're where you're at, I suppose, in this instance, Capricorn. The advice here is the Two of Swords. So to make a decision, and sometimes about love with this rose in the middle here. So to make a decision, releasing that, there might be some decision that you need to make about it in order to release it, or maybe to hold on to it. I don't know. It could be to release it, though, is certainly what's coming up. So in a nutshell, maybe you've gone through some kind of loss. Advice is to come out, stop being so independent, maybe connect with other people as well. If you are disconnected from this King of Wands energy or you're not feeling that, don't worry at the moment if it's going to be something that's completely fulfilling your world or not. That's not the focus. It's just maybe not helping you to sort of have that, oh, well, I'm not complete without them, or I'm complete without them. Like, what is that? You know, we shift and change all the time is what this is saying. So don't worry about that being a focus. The Judgment card next out, you might be focusing on the past, looking back on things potentially about this King of Wands. Even though this says don't worry if it makes you complete or not, this is also saying as advice you might want to reconnect with this character. I don't know who this is. If it's someone who's like crazy, explosive and intense, maybe, I don't know, maybe not. You don't want to connect with that. But I don't know if it is that. I think it's just that you're feeling disconnected from a passionate energy. This is talking about reconnecting with that person potentially. It can also be coming into a creative mindset about connecting, with your past and how you viewed it and how you can bring forward elements that worked for you into your future moving forward. So there's a few options there as well. Then this sort of giving energy or receiving energy, maybe dealing with an earth sign. Advice was to, come forward with messages or be open to receiving messages as well, which is seems important right now. Maybe to be open to that energy coming in, or even giving those messages if you need to. one or the other. You might be learning, and the advice is to make a decision around it. I don't know what that means. It could be very specific to your situation. So make some kind of a decision about this releasing a connection. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. But I think there's going to be a reconnection at the same time. So who knows, Capricorn? It could be a couple of things happening here. Could be to release the view of what the connection was. Maybe you saw it as a soulmate connection, or release the past. Could be to release the past with this connection, maybe so it can move on, or releasing the connection and the past so that you can move on. Whatever fits really. Take what resonates. Hop in there. So we're getting a Work Your Light Oracle card, just to announce that now. So as a bit more advice and insights for you, Capricorn. Pretty exciting. Where are we at? 3 p.m. at my part of the world. That's where we're at. So I've got 2 more readings after this, Aquarius and Pisces. Very exciting. Anyway, still here, Capricorn. Still with you guys. Sorry, I'm just braining away. That's how I work sometimes. All right, one more shuffle and we'll get you a card. That's what we'll do. That is what we're going to do. All right. Bless. So what does Capricorn need to know regarding this crazy situation? That's a few cards. Oh, it's only 2. We'll take them. We will take them. Okay, Priestess. Ooh, and Star Mother. So these are 2 quite interesting cards. Oh. 106. We're AM. Nice. Pulling an early one, so to speak. I'm terrible. I've got a new role coming up on Tuesday, and I'm going to be after getting up at 6 a.m. And I go to bed at like 1 or 2 a.m. a lot at the moment because of everything. So that's going to be a new experience for me, isn't it? I'm going to walk into the office like a zombie, which isn't probably the best first impression. But yeah, I feel you. Yeah, thank you for sharing, actually. It's nice to know that I'm not the only one that does that. Gosh, I just get caught up with like the internet like this, right? And connection, human interaction, it's a good thing. Well, I'm certainly glad you're here, but don't let me hold you back from whatever you have to do. I don't think I am. You've got autonomy over your life. So I know it's going to be, oh my gosh, no, totally. We're all in that boat, aren't we? So I'm getting, as soon as I see the messages, I'm replying. So I don't know the delay, but yeah, just letting you know, Priscilla, as well. Oh, yeah, anyway, yeah, it's crazy times. So anyway, moving on. We're good. We're going to be fine. We're going to get through this. But the Priestess and the Star Mother. So they asked 2 questions for you, Capricorn. How are you being called to step up and lead? And how can you mother yourself? Wow. So this speaks about how are you being called to follow the direction that's right for you, and how can you nurture yourself and support yourself in the process? That's what these cards say to me. So whatever is going on here, it talks about taking initiative, and it talks. Sometimes we are our own biggest advocates, our own biggest support networks. Even though there's people around us, this is really owning your part in what's happening, not in a way of just take on all the burden. I'm not seeing that. It's just saying, what's my role to play within this dynamic? What is going on here, and how can I step up and lead and support myself with that decision and with those actions, etc. Really powerful, beautiful cards, Capricorn. I love it. Amazing. Cool. I'm going to wrap it up there. Please also like and subscribe if you like my readings. I would love to see more of you, and it really supports my channel. So I super appreciate it. Whatever works for you, of course. But yeah, I'm wrapping it up here. Also, Priscilla, I did a Taurus reading earlier. I don't know how to get my live showing up, but I have done one today. So you might want to scope it out if you feel like it. Pardon me, that's my tea inside my belly. Just announcing that it's in there. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Capricorn. It's been a pleasure and an honor to read for you. I hope you have a wonderful space time wherever you are, be it 1 a.m. or 3 p.m. in the world. And we'll catch you next time. I'm going to move on now to Aquarius and then Pisces finally, and then I'll wrap it up for you. See you around the next reading, and looking forward to it. I'll catch you then. Bye.